Hello, and welcome to the second episode of Tuesday Night Tracks. For those of you who are just joining us, you're probably wondering, what is Tuesday Night Tracks? Well, let me tell you a little bit about it. First off, we at iHumanStudios have a plethora of incredibly talented artists. Tuesday Night Tracks is your chance to get to meet them in a unique, real, and genuine way. Being a guitar player myself, this episode's artist is one that is near and dear to my heart. A beautiful mind, beautiful soul, and an incredibly beautiful voice. Meet Jayden.
Can you hear that sound, the one that surrounds you? Oh, the people all around seem not to have found truth. It's burning deep inside the wolf, I think, that won the fight. 1, 2. 1, 2. So we'll look up to the sun and we'll fight the urge to run. Oh, run. One day when we're not so small, we'll be the one to hear their calls. Oh, but not like we do now. This is Moody Pieces, Part 1. said I'm not your baby. Oh, you know those words they haunt me. Oh, they haunt my home, and ever since that day it started like a guitar within my lungs.
Well, thanks, Jayden. Thanks for performing. Just
Thank you. That's it. All right.
Yeah. Thanks. We have security to lead you out.
Thank you.
Just protocol.
It was great being here.
Yeah. But yeah, thank you for the beautiful performance. You have an amazing voice.
Thank you.
Very talented. And what I'm curious about is what drew you to play music, write songs, sing?
As far as I remember, I was a singer all my life. I was just singing to songs on the radio.
Since you were like
like small. And my mother had a guitar. This woman, I can't remember her name, but she knew the Wheels on the Bus, that song. And she played it on guitar, and I don't know, just like a lot of people in my life played music at some point in my life, and I was always like a poet, and then I'm a storyteller. I like stories. But poetry was really nice because you could get something out there with interpretation, because like it helps other people view whatever they want to view in whatever perspective. And I don't know, I just like people being creative, and I like how that like weaves together and just like creates different societies. Hopefully good ones, you know?
Mm-hmm. Hopefully.
Yeah.
Did you teach yourself guitar, like with it just being around the house and around people you knew, or did you have people show you a little bit, or are you like classically trained?
I actually just like watched a YouTube video. I can't remember what song. I think it was Give Me Love by Ed Sheeran. And yeah.
We'll cut that, don't worry about it.
Yeah, it's great. It's great. It's okay. I love that song. But yeah, I learned it on the guitar. I was really bad at like metron, like the timing, because I was self-taught and just, well, technically I don't know if the guy on YouTube taught me, but after that I kind of just didn't want to. I got into my own way where I just like didn't want to listen to any outside influences and just see what comes. That's why I don't know how to play the guitar, but I do, like I don't really know scales, but I'm like, oh, that's a scale. And just like, just because you could just hear it, So I guess that's how I learned, was that one tutorial video, and then I was like, okay, let's see what I got.
And just figuring it out yourself.
Yeah. Oh, I did play a couple chords in junior high, but I really wanted to play the fiddle instead, so I played that. But that was like by a teacher and stuff. And I wanted to do the drums, but I was bad at timing, so I was like, okay, whatever. Didn't touch it for a long time.
Can you still play the fiddle?
I know where the placings are, but when I try to play a song, it's completely just gone. Same with piano. Like, piano was completely self-taught. I was just like playing something, and it was like, oh, that's Twinkle, Twinkle, Little Star. And then eventually, I was like, okay, I gotta like learn something else. So I played classical, but again, I didn't play it enough, so it's all kind of gone. Sometimes I have muscle memory, but then like I'll keep playing and then I'll try slow down and like remember it, and it's just gone because I'm thinking too hard about it. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Just gotta close your mind and let the body take over.
Yeah, for real, straight up.
So since you're self-taught, I'm curious, like, what is your process for songwriting?
I got some melody. I'm like, yeah, that's a good melody. And then I just sing to that melody and record it on like my phone or something. And then hopefully I could hear myself. And if I don't hear myself and that lyric is gone, I'm like, okay, then it wasn't meant to be or whatever, you know?
So you kind of like, would you say you come up with the lyrics on the spot, more or less?
Yeah, honestly, I feel like I used to, when I first wrote songs, I would like write them down and then play it, and I was like, eh. Cause like, right, how like when you hear a sound, like a tune, a different melody, it makes you feel a certain way. So like I wanted to express that without like being too, what's that word? Neurotic? No?
Yeah.
Is it? Yeah, like just
Or
thinking.
perfectionist.
Yeah,
Or...
thinking too hard about it. So I was just like letting it flow, and then eventually like a lot of songs that people like came out, and to be honest, I got writer's block because I don't know, all this stuff happened, and I was like kind of sad, so I didn't have like a muse, and I don't like my muse always being sadness, you know? Wrote a lot of sad songs, so I'm like, okay, just wait till I'm like chilling and like write something else.
So when you do get writer's block, do you find finding a muse helps you kind of like finding an inspiration, a source of inspiration helps bring you out of it?
Yeah.
Have you like felt writer's block quite a few times?
Yeah, I have writer's block right now. So the only reason why is because I feel really strongly through what I'm going through. So I kind of want to be the next chapter because, you know, like I did the same thing, and I'm just learning that, oh shit, I did the same thing again. And I'm trying to change as an individual, so like the next chapter of my life would be like writing about things that are like true and honest, and like more careful with what I'm saying, because I said a lot of things in my other songs that I'm just like, I don't agree with that anymore, you know?
You've already outgrown or personally grown in a way that's different from how you were when you originally wrote the song or came up with it.
Yeah, like, and some of the old songs that I had wrote, I like switched up like a few verses, because they just like, oh shit, I don't want to like perpetuate anything and just make people, because I want people to, you know, be good with themselves, because, you know, it sucks to be unsafe or alone, or, you know, all these things that you feel. So hopefully somebody like listens to the song and just like doesn't feel so alone, or just feels understood in some way, and like we could even talk, or, you know, I'm always going to be I love talking to people.
So in a way, like, your music is a way in letting people know that they're not alone.
Yeah, pretty much.
If they can relate to what you're singing about, would you say that's the message you want to, do you feel like you have a message with your music, with what you sing about, with what you're trying to relate to others?
The message pretty much is just what's that one song? There's a line in some song that says, "No one should ever be left alone." That just like, can anybody agree that we should never be left alone? Like, it's because it's true. I mean, in loneliness, there could be a lot of things that could happen, and we're just not that type of species to be alone, you know? So trying to be there for somebody, whether that's in film, dancing, singing, your paintings, your sculptures, just anything anybody could do. Poetry, stories, yeah. Even literature, like, especially. It's like some of the things that people say, you're like, damn, because they're thinking so hard, right? It's like, damn, you thought the thing that I thought, and I think that you thought it very well, thank you. You know? It's pretty great.
Would you say that's something you also get out of playing music? Is connecting with others
Heck yeah.
on some way? Or what do you get out of playing music? What is the continued draw for you to sing and songwrite? And
The satisfaction in, like, having to see somebody's face after a show who, like, comes up to me and they're like, dude, thank you for, like, you know, doing that, like, being so brave or whatever. Because honestly, like, I'm like, kind of like, when I get on stage, my stomach just drops and I'm like, these are true ass songs, and like, I hope that they get my message across, you know? And then they do, and then I'm like, fuck, that's great, because now I'm not alone and you're not alone.
I'll die someday, sooner than anyone else around me. And I'm okay with that, as long as I'm 27, so I can join the club and be up there with Kurt, Amy, Jim, and Jimmy. Oh, we'll play our guitars and our drums, but I won't have anything interesting to write, so I'll just hum. together right. I hope that I'm there when you need me the most. Oh, if you ever need to find me, that's where I'll be. This one's called I Remember You. Well, I remember the pines and how they held the hills of Rockies down the river flow. So slow, so I remember you. The sun, it shines for you to bloom. Oh, I can't get over you. Oh, ever since I saw you. Miles and miles, oh, right across the street, oh, maybe down that road, beside the corner store. Well, I don't care where we go. As long as I've got you. Oh, you know I can't get over you. Ever since I saw you across that room.
I've done a lot of things that I'm not proud of, and I'm like just trying to shed that off and like let people know that people do need to understand that when you hurt somebody, it can last a long time. And I just feel so sad that I like hurt people. But I hope people know that, you know, people change and should never shame them. It's not going to help anybody. And just speaking the truth, but not like shoving it in people's faces kind of thing. That's also very important. Because you just got to watch. You never know how it's going to pan out if you're going to be going around saying things, you know, calling out people. It's a difference when you call somebody out towards their self, or if you do it and hey, this is what this person did. You know, it's different. It's careful. It's considerate.
It's respectful of who they are and understanding that we all make mistakes. We're all learning.
Yeah. Like you gotta watch what you say, how you say it. Yeah.
Well, speaking about what to say, Is there anything else you would like to share with people who got to watch your performance?
All that being said, I just hope nobody thinks that they cannot like come up and talk to me. They definitely can. I'm just like way open to like different conversations, understandings, and I'm really like thirsty for knowledge. So like if you're also thirsty for knowledge, we're picking each other's brains. Imagine how many different, it's kind of like a spider web of knowledge, and everybody just thinks about the same thing, and eventually like things happen, and that's the power of the mind. You just boom, and it's out there. Like this place, for example. Ooh. Like, somebody really felt wholeheartedly about making this happen, so they told somebody, had this thing come about. That's pretty awesome, man.
Yeah, it's about sharing and creating community and connections and
Community.
coming together around art and music.
Yeah.
Yeah, cool. Well, thank you very much, Jayden. I appreciate it.
Thank you.
Tiny, tiny house in my mind. She's riding, riding on me.
See, didn't I tell you? Wasn't it amazing? Definitely one of my favorites. Now, if you want to find out more and hear more of Jayden, you can find him on Instagram. His handle is right here. Whoops, forgot the mask. If you want to find out more about Jayden, his handle is right here. You can find him on Instagram and also on Facebook. As well, if you're thinking that you want to support these artists and find out more about what iHumanStudios is, you can check out this website right here. So, join us next time for another fire episode of Tuesday Night Tracks. For TNT, I'm Enoch. Cheers.